What is up, guys? It is Lost Grove. Welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be talking about my hopes for the new 5th Age update that's coming to spring. Hopefully, you know, we're going to see in about probably a week or two. But I do have a lot of hopes for the spring update, as I am a big, fan of Wiz. I do want to see some, really cool changes, some new stuff come out. I'm very excited. I've already seen a lot of, prowess and promising stuff. And I'm really proud of KI for all that they've put into this new update. But I do want to talk about some changes that haven't really been talked about recently that I really have hopes for 5th Age, or sometime during, or for this initial 5th Age update and for future updates during 5th Age. The biggest thing I want to talk about, honestly, just starts with incentives. We saw, I'll put it on the screen, in the new update there's going to be these new, non-cosmetic PvP sets. And I'll be honest. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna be honest here. A lot of people aren't very pleased with them, right? I like the robes and the boots. I think they're kind of cool. Like, they're not like the best gear I've ever seen, but they're not, the worst. So I can't really hate too much on them. But I will say that I really hope that there are more future PvP incentives that we'll see like every update or two, to just continue people to PvP, such as new ranks, new like pieces of gear you can get, new spellments or spells, even just stuff that encourages people to play and get more invested into the game. Because right now the problem is nobody really feels the need to PvP. The queue, I don't know if you guys have seen, is the most dead it's been in a really long time. And it's really sad how dead it is, man, before the new age, because everybody's just like, well, there's no really point in PvPing anymore, so But yeah, it's kind of dead right now. So that's just one thing, and I'm really hoping there's more incentives that are in store rather than just cosmetics. I'm hoping for, more than that. But besides the wands and the gear that we've seen and stuff, I'm pretty excited to see what they have in store for the update regardless. So that's it. The second thing I hope for, and this is a little bit smaller, but I really do hope ward talents get removed. I know it's a nitpick. I know it's a smaller thing, but I believe that ward talents have some of the most toxic interactions in the game right now. I really dislike the fact that somebody can just equip a ward talent and just automatically win against a certain matchup. Because like I've said, in other games there's nothing like that. You can't, like, if you're playing a card game, you pack a card to your like weakness. You don't like for example, if I was playing like Hearthstone, right? I don't get like a certain card that, or I don't get a certain spell or like aura that automatically makes me immune to a certain setup. I set certain cards in my deck to prepare for that matchup. You know what I mean? And if they're the best school at the moment, then so be it, right? You'll come up with different plans, come up with different strategies, and eventually they'll get nerfed if hopefully they're keeping an eye on the meta and stuff, right? But ward is just a really toxic way to counteract the meta. I don't think it really plays into it, and I think it's really, unfun. And I do want to say that I really do hope ward and proof talents, not spell proof, but you guys know what I mean, like fireproof and stormproof, whatever, get removed from the game. Because right now, people are running pets like this. Obviously not the same wards, this was from last meta, but like, people are running pets like this. Like, come on, dude, it's like sacrificing 4 or 5 damage with the intercept to basically win against a certain school. Like, bruh, it's just dumb. I don't know. I really dislike how ward has impacted the game and how it impacts the meta on a consistent basis. So really do hope ward and proof talents get removed, or at least ward in conjunction with proof talents to stop Q sniping and stuff. So my third hope is honestly just more players, man. Like, I feel like, with incentives of PvP, this kind of fixes itself, but I feel like my biggest problem with PvP right now is just the fact that I'm playing against the same people over and over and over again. And to be honest with you guys, it gets really boring, dude, like playing against the same people. Like, I've been really hoping that, with this update there will be some cool stuff that comes out that, encourages people to PvP and makes the game more active again. So I am really hoping for some more players to come in, and that ties into my number 4, which is hopefully the removal of one of the worst updates, if not the worst update in Wizard 101 history, which was the removal of muted players from their queuing of PvP, right? Say whatever you want to say, customer support, Ratbeard, whatever, like say it's like a different part of the company's problem. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, right? I'm just gonna be honest with you. That change is garbage. Everybody agrees it's terrible. It honestly, to be fully honest, kind of just put a nail in the coffin of the PvP community. Don't get me wrong, it's like set on toxicity, and that sucks. And there's a lot of toxic people in the community. But I feel like there should be different classification under how those people are muted. Like, for example, I said this in my other muted video if you guys want to go watch that, or my news video on whenever it came out. But I was gonna say that my recommendation would be like to make it so if someone does something toxic in PvP and someone reported them for that, then that mute would apply to that. You know what I mean? What if we removed almost all mutes, reset people or whatever, and then have it so like for example, somebody can get flagged under harassment in PvP, harassment, whatever, right? And if it's under PvP, or if it's something that's even in PvE but is very severe, then they won't be able to PvP. It's that simple, right? It shouldn't be just a blanket change, you know what I mean? Because if someone makes, again, a silly, like, fucking sexual joke to their friend in a dorm or in their house or something, and it somehow gets flagged or reported, or it gets, looked at after someone else has report them for something, kind of ridiculous, right? You don't know the context in which that happens. So, overall, the mute change, say what you guys want to say, KI, but like, everybody agrees it's a terrible change. I understand you guys have your own precedent for the game, but listen to me when I say this. If the mute change doesn't get, appealed soon, or at least changed in some way, I promise you guys, 5th Age won't be explosive as you want it to be, and it will. And I mean, to be honest, if that in conjunction with a disappointment or changes that, may negatively impact the opinions of the players, then that too in tangent could easily, kill PvP forever, right? So you guys are kind of on, shaky grounds, you know what I'm saying? I've heard a lot of people say 5th Age could either make or break the PvP scene. I know there's a lot of people who said if this 5th Age PvP update sucks, they're done forever, So, I really do feel like the mute change is a big part of that, and I honestly would put it near the top of the things that I want, hopefully, in this new update. Obviously haven't been announced already. But yeah, I mean, what else? I mean, I guess the final thing I can expect is that spell elements will get expanded upon and will be easier to, gain, as well as the fact that people who are already max level will receive all of the previous quest line spell elements. Don't mind Liam in the bottom left. Let's all point and laugh at Liam. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I really hope that these spell elements from the previous quests will be given to max players. Like, for example, they said that they're going to be adding new tier 2 spell elements and stuff, or 2 pip spell elements and stuff, and changing them. So I'd hope that all of the spell elements that are given in the quest line are also given to, max level players who have beaten the whole game or whatever. So that's another hope, another small one to throw out there. But overall, these are all my changes I really request right now. And with these changes, I feel like PvP could totally blossom again, and I'm hoping that all of this effort they've been directing into it will be, not completely a waste. You know what I mean? I have hope. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate all the support recently. I'm sorry about the spotty content and uploads and stuff. I've really been struggling a lot with getting on this game. It's been really, I've been kind of just burnt out these past few days. So again, I will start up content as soon as 5th Age starts to ramp up, which is, right about now, hoping that it comes out in the next week or two. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and peace out. Bye.